This is ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alan Cohn, and welcome to ABC7 at 7. It is the American dream, home ownership. But for many people, the American dream is becoming a fantasy. Interest rates are at their lowest level since we began keeping track. But home ownership has fallen to 34.1% of Americans under 35. Tonight, we'll discuss the declining numbers of home owners. But first, our top 7 stories at 7. If you're a Democrat, you better hope for a better turnout on Election Day. Clinton supporters said they were planning to protest tonight at a Sarasota seafood restaurant, Barnacle Bill's on Tamiami Trail. Problem is, they apparently forgot to tell anyone. The restaurant put a sign on its marquee reading, "Concealed carry okay, not deplorable. Vote Trump." In response to Democrats' promise to protest, Trump supporters announced they would attend as well in support of Barnacle Bill's.
Where are the other Clinton supporters? Nobody knew about it. Found out about it yesterday on Facebook.
And this is exactly what I expected would happen once Republicans and Trump supporters found out that Hillary was planning a protest outside this great business.
More than 50 protesters were at the rally. They were making a lot of noise for passing cars with bells and whistles and signs. A Sarasota woman accused of stabbing her daughter is in court today. Ashley Parker is charged with attempted murder. Police say her 6-year-old daughter was stabbed several times. Today was the first day of her trial. Ashley's daughter was a key witness and described the attack.
She stabbed you?
Yeah. On my back, first the lip, then my stomach, then my chest.
Parker's attorney says his client has a history of mental illness. She faces charges of attempted murder, cruelty towards a child, and resisting arrest. Red tide is back and dead fish are washing up on Longboat Key. Fish and Wildlife says red tide is the cause. Tests show the toxic algae has popped up in different areas of the Gulf. Longboat Key says there are thousands of dead fish on the 10-mile stretch of the island.
We'll respond to them when it begins to significantly impact people's ability or ability to have a pleasant experience here. We're not there yet.
The town says it is safe to go into the water. Moat Marine Lab will continue to do daily sampling of the water. In Washington, the House has passed a bill to help Florida orange growers battle citrus greening. Congressman Vern Buchanan is co-sponsoring the legislation, the Emergency Citrus Disease Response Act. It will make it less costly for growers to replace trees damaged by citrus greening. Citrus greening has infected 99% of commercial citrus groves in the state. The bill now goes to the Senate. Lieutenant Governor Carlos Lopez Cantera is on the Suncoast today. He made stops at Sarasota High School and Suncoast Technical College. He says he is impressed with the job growth here on the Suncoast.
They do an outstanding job here, and you saw it yourself, from the simulated medical environment to the automotive to the machining and manufacturing.
He also took note of Sarasota Technical College's workforce development efforts. Faculty members at State College of Florida are unionizing. The faculty is being represented by the United Faculty of Florida. 75 full-time members voted in favor of forming a union. 24 voted no. The vote comes after SCF's Board of Trustees ended continuing contracts back in January for new faculty hires. Faculty members delivered a vote of no confidence in the board. It would seem to make sense. The largest association in the theme park industry is moving to the town known for its theme parks. The International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions is moving its headquarters to the unofficial theme park capital of the world, Orlando. The move from Alexandria, Virginia would take place sometime next year. The association says the move allows professionals in the theme park industry to connect with the association's staff. And Bob, I bet I know where they're going to hold their annual convention.
That's a good point there, yeah. A lot of places to do it, too, in Orlando. And I'll tell you what, not much rain occurring there into Central Florida, for that matter, across the entire state. Things are rather dry as a result of what's been going on with some drier air slipping down from the north. As the current conditions go, we are looking at 88 degrees, but guess what? Feels like 95 on this last full day of summer. And the dew point 72, winds out of the northwest at 8, and the pressure actually on the rise 2996. Well, look at this, just a few isolated areas of mainly inland storms today. Now, they're interesting to note there's a couple showers that popped up in northeast Manatee County. Those faded away after about 30 minutes, and then notice what's happened here lately. A couple of showers, one near Parrish and one just south of St. Petersburg along I-275 near the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. These just popped up, so we're going to keep a very light chance of rain in the mix through this evening. The rain that had been over Duet has since moved on. And the dry air, there it is. You can see it all across Texas, Louisiana, now spilling into Florida. And with that dry air in place, it's not going to move much tomorrow. So look for similar conditions on Thursday. Now, get a look at the evening planner tonight. Looks good for your evening walk, jog, or stroll, whatever you want to do. Things looking pretty good, Alan. Chances for rain will go up a little bit over the weekend. We'll talk about that and take a look at the tropics a little bit later.
It's a baseball weekend, Bob, so
it's got to do good, right?
All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Bob. And still to come, home ownership on the Suncoast. Rates are at a historic low, but is rising real estate prices making home ownership of a new home a dream?
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U for an independent you.
1-800-350-9872. Attention. This is an important message for anyone who has taken Xarelto or Pradaxa. If you or a loved one took the blood thinner medication Xarelto or Pradaxa and was then hospitalized for internal bleeding, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to serious, even fatal internal bleeding. If you suffered a stroke, heart attack, or serious internal bleeding, or if a loved one died after taking Xarelto or Pradaxa, call us now. Our network of attorneys have years of experience fighting the big pharmaceutical companies and is ready to fight for you. Potential claims are being reviewed for users of Xarelto or Pradaxa who have suffered severe bleeding or hemorrhaging, stroke, or even death. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You won't pay a thing unless your case is settled. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone.
Please call 800-928-6604. That is 800-928-6604.
A message from the Pulaski Law Firm. You started there right out of high school, learned your trade and did it well. And the asbestos you handled, well, that was just part of the job. If you worked in the trades and were diagnosed with mesothelioma, get the best care available, then call us. You may be entitled to financial compensation without ever going to court.
Call 800-236-4994
and see how we can help. Mesothelioma, don't fight it alone.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WindGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WindGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
We call it the American dream, but it is quickly becoming a fantasy. Home ownership. ABC7's Dwayne Lindo is here to explain. Dwayne.
Well, Alan, that's right. If you feel it's never been more difficult to break into the housing market, you're not alone. It's especially tough for millennials.
Young people, it seems, are finding the American dream of owning a home slipping away from year to year. And 25-year-old Sarasota resident Chris Fago says part of it has to do with the debilitating process.
It was definitely an uphill battle.
After years of saving and almost 2 years of going through the process, he finally closed on a home.
Loan officers and banks, they want virtually zero debt to your name, but they also want credit history. So in essence, it's like impossible to have no debt and have credit histories.
And according to realtor John Wilcher, he's right. He says lending requirements has completely changed and continues to change.
The mortgage aspect is still going to be a serious issue. The college debt is going to be an issue, and the credit card debt is going to be an issue. And with the tightening restrictions of those debt ratios from the mortgage industry, it makes it tougher.
University of South Florida economics professor Dr. Michael Snipes has seen the rate decline over the years. He attributes the economic downturn as part of the reason why the home ownership rate is currently at 63%, the lowest since the 1960s.